can you remember like the first time someone heard your music and was like, yeah, that's good, and it encouraged you to like keep going? Like,
I've actually explained this to people before, but my favorite thing about showing people my music is when they react like, oh, you did this? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, well, who made the music? And I'm like, me. And then they just keep asking questions, and it's me.
Yeah.
And then they're like actually, this is funny. He might see this, but I work with someone I work at a Chipotle. And yeah, shout out to Chipotle. If I worked there or if I didn't, I'd be there every day anyway.
That's my life.
But he might see this, but and if you do, I don't mean it's all love, but I showed someone at my work my music, and he said something, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, he said something like, I wanted to dislike it, but it's actually pretty good. And I thought that was funny because that's such a backhanded compliment, but I know what he means.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, thanks, man.
That's funny. Like, I have a dude that like I could see him saying that, like that exact thing. So.
Yeah, like it sounds insulting, but I know what he means because you hear people's music. I'm not like this, but I know that people are. If you hear someone's music and you don't like it, you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you're like, hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that's cool. But like, that's you. I bet you everyone here agrees. To me, that's the worst thing. Yeah. I would rather someone be like, I hate this because these reasons.
Say why.
Right.
Yeah. I might not agree with you, and I might not take the advice.
Yeah,
but it's
at least have an opinion.
Yeah, it lets me know how the world is perceiving. Yeah. Like if I was terrible, that would be like I don't want to be William Hung. You know what I'm saying?
And I feel like a lot of people, a lot of people do that though because think of how many people there are that like get offended or like don't take it the right way and shit. Like,
well, that's the thing is you have sensitive artists for sure.
Yeah, so it's like not every. I think we have a pretty good like all of us can take that criticism. I think.
Right.
I think it's important. I think it's literally necessary.
That.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if you like, because we are. You know what I'm saying? Not only are we a group of friends, but we a group of business partners also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if we all trying to, come up off of the music and stuff like that, and then you're saying something on a song or you playing something a certain way on a song and it don't sound right, but I'm over here like, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we can't be having that shit, man. So you just got to keep it a buck and be like, bro, that ain't it. And I'll never be mad at y'all for like, that ain't it, bro. Don't say that in there right now. Like say this instead of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I love that right there because then that lets me know that number one, y'all are paying attention to my music.
Yeah. Right.
And then number two, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't trying to have me out here looking foolish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for me, how I look at it too is like when I make something, I don't know how it's perceived. Like I might be really excited about it, but I don't know how it's received on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want people to just be like, yeah, it's good when it's not, because to me it might be.
Right.
But and I'm the type where like more than likely I'd still put it out anyway if I'm like passionate about I think it's good. But overall I want to know what people think.
I was just about to say, do you get itchy to want to know what do you
actually
feel about this?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah, like don't, because sometimes you can look at somebody and what their body language is doing isn't what they're actually thinking. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, two things I always think when I show someone my music is two things. And one of them, I'm not going to say I don't fault people for this, but like it annoys me. Is when I say, hey man, you want to hear a song of mine? And like, I'm not pushing it, but I'm just saying you want to hear it. And then they're like, yeah, that'd be cool. And then you hit play on it. And then they're talking in like 3 seconds. Oh, yeah. It's like, dude, like you should have just said no.
That's Randy every time I play a song.
It's like, bro, I'm not saying that you have, I'm not saying that like you need to sit here and take notes on how to make it better. Like, just hear it. Just listen. What do you think? I don't mind if someone talks halfway through or something, or I'm not like it has to be silent, but it's like if you're playing it.
Short attention span. Sometimes that's better. I think I don't know if it's better, but it's then if you could grab people like that and like if they hear something right off the bat and then they do shut up, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Then you know you got something.
I just feel like when
Right.
that happens, and this doesn't go for everyone that happens with,
yeah.
but I think that when that happens, they're just like, they're being nice by letting you play it.
Right.
But they're not actually like,
yeah.
they're not like wanting to hear. They're like, yeah, okay.
yeah.
Because that's easier than going, no, I don't want to hear it.
yeah.
Which I mean, again,
But that's,
that
that's
makes
what I was
sense.
saying, because it's like people
Yeah.
just want to, they don't want to hurt
I get it.
feelings.
Yeah.
Has anybody at this table ever walked up to a random person on the street, not handed them a CD or like, you know what I'm saying, done anything like that, but like literally walked up to a random person on the street and was like, listen to this, and it was you?
No.
No.
I've done it with people like new employees at my work or things like that because
Yeah.
they'll just typically what happens is I'll be talking to someone that knows that I make music about music already,
Mhm.
and then they'll be like, "Oh, you make music?" And then it
Yeah,
just,
right.
but
right.
no, I've never like
And that's because you already established a speaking relationship with that person.
yeah, or at least I've
Yeah.
So you
been
ain't
in
never
a-
like done that shit with a stranger outside.
no, I would think that people would be like,
Like,
"All right."
It's
like
funny. We like joke that you're, you know, kind of like the antisocial one or whatever.
100%, yeah.
But I feel like in that context, like I am a lot because like I don't even like to reveal to people that I don't know that I do music, just purely on the fact of like the stigma of like just looking like that, like
Check out my mixtape.
yeah, like the
Yeah.
corny white dude that's
I
like,
know
hey,
what
I
you mean.
rap. Like I would
Nah.
much rather someone else like they just find me or like
Right.
someone else introduces that to them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like if Dave was like, hey, my dude raps, you should check it out. I
Right.
feel like that comes across a lot better than me being like, hey, check out my mixtape. Here, this is me. Like, I feel like just
Yeah,
automatically.
nobody wants to hear that.
there's
No, I know.
there's just like
There's
a
a stigma.
preconception
Yeah.
of
Like they're
a
already
white
like
dude rapper. They're just already like eye roll. Like,
And
you know what I mean?
honestly-
It ain't even just white.
No, I was
dudes,
just gonna
dog.
say
It's
that.
Yeah, it's
local.
not-
It's
yeah,
But I
local.
think
it's local too.
I
yeah.
think that you're right. Like
but it's
to
like
a-
even a little worse.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah. And it's the same thing with me. Like, I will show a stranger my music, but typically I want to show someone that's already, like, they kind of want to, they want to hear it.
Mhm.
Meaning that, like, kind of like what I said a second ago. I don't want to just be like, hey, play this. And then they're not
There's
listening to it.
Yeah, there's just such a stigma with rap. This is okay. I'll say this. Just the other day, I was talking to my grandpa about you know, Mystery Lane. I was wearing the shirt. I think I went over there right after we did the one episode. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I went to see him and we were talking about that and stuff. And he was asking what kind of music do I do now and stuff, because I think he knew in the past like I was like doing rap stuff or whatever, which he's, you know, not into that or whatever. And
Right.
I kind of had to just be like, I mean, you know, I was like, I just do like a little everything, whatever. Like I didn't really know how to put it to him because like I do still do rap music.
Yeah.
That's what I do. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, just the way some people perceive it, it's like a stigma or a bad thing, you know what I mean? So it's like I don't want him to think like I feel like I'm a good songwriter in general. Like I feel like I could write other types of songs and other type of music than just rap anyways.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't just want to be like, yeah, I'm a rapper, but
Mhm.
like it's not that I'm not proud to be a rapper, it's just that I know how certain people perceive it. So it's like you got to approach certain people in certain ways, I guess.
Yeah, then you got the people that are, you know, you if you feel like, you know, you confident enough to let it out,
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I make music. You know, then you got 3 different kinds of people. You got the one person that's about to be like, well, go ahead and do it right now. Like let me hear something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got the people that'll be like, oh, he's probably garbage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then there's always that one person that'll be like, where can I find some of your music?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those,
yeah.
How
those
can
are
I
the,
listen to you? And
the-
them is
yeah.
the people that stick. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And become fans and stuff like that.
yeah.